This is Sanja.
Yo, check it out. It's my girl Sanja.
Oh yeah.
Yo, what up, Sanja?
Hey, okay, so I have been going back and forth on what the fuck I should be talking about on this show, and what should this platform be for, and what kind of things are really actually important to me, what things would I actually listen to. And the truth of the matter is, I'm a little bit of a nerd. I enjoy listening to people tell other people that they're the bomb, and then sometimes I don't like to listen to anything at all. So, and then I also like to watch the Love and Hip Hop, but I'm all about the manifesting. So today's episode might be all about being the walking contradiction or something like that, to that nature. What I'm finding very interesting is I do consider myself to be a master manifester. I grew up thinking that I was pretty much a witch because my thoughts, I would see them happen. If I told a lie, it would happen. Just a lot of different things have happened to me in my own personal life experience as to why I think and act the way that I do. What's so funny, though, is that I'm finding that there's like just huge contradictions or they're seeming contradictions, but they're really not. If I take a step back and look at it, I see that it's not a contradiction, but maybe it's contrast or, resistance, like learning something, getting to a new point. I say things like that because currently right now it's really funny because technically I am living exactly what I asked for. What I do find funny is that still reaching for more. I am satisfied, but I'm still reaching for more. And I think that that's something that I used to get confused with when I was younger. I used to get confused that once I had what I wanted, shouldn't I then be happy? Why do I still want more? And am I now being greedy? And I think I used to shoot myself in the foot by thinking that desire to continue to grow was greed, and I would alienate myself or punish myself or, talk shit to myself for continuing to want to grow. You already number one. Okay. So you got number one. Now you want to be nationally syndicated. You're already number one. Now you want, you know what I'm saying? And so it's really, interesting. And it's almost like for myself starting this new path, I might be thinking about something right now. That might be something that I do. And I don't know, maybe do you too, where it seems like you're changing your mind, like you're telling yourself that you've changed your mind about what it is that you want. And sometimes I'm sure that is exactly what's happening. You realize, hey, I don't want to do that anymore. And you want to do something else. But I wonder if some of that is that you are thinking that you're greedy. Do you know how many times in conversations that I have with people just on the everyday street, how many people seem to have some kind of weird feelings and thoughts about people who are doing well off, or if you don't work really hard? I mean, I was at that Walmart like 2 weeks back, and it was really funny because I walked up to the register and Walmart was kind of slow. Okay. And one lady was over there. You could tell that she was like frustrated and bored or whatever. And then another lady was like chilling. Okay. So I ended up going to the girl who was like chilling. Right. And what was so funny is that another associate walked up and they started talking about how bored they were because it was so slow and how they hate just standing around, and they, would rather have a bunch of customers and moving around and doing stuff. And the young lady was like, shoot, girl, I'm chilling. I'll stand here and watch the clock. No problem. I'm still getting paid. You know what I mean? And it was something profound went off in my head. I was just like, isn't that some stuff? You know what I mean? Because I know that I too sometimes can feel like that. When there's like a lull, it's like, I want to do something. I mean, I work for myself, and so I no longer am on that daily grind where I have to be someplace every day, but I'm on the daily grind where I have to I have to discipline myself and follow my own schedule and make sure that I'm actually following it, because there's nobody there to tell me, hey, do this, or hey, don't do that, whatever. But when the bills come and I can't pay them, it's usually because I wasn't able to stick to the schedule. You know what I'm saying? But it made me realize that even with myself and working for myself, there are many times that I seriously feel like, I need to be doing something. I need to be doing something. And getting that whole like trying to rush. And here's the thing. I also am a follower of, follower is the wrong word. I'm a creator, and I leverage the energies of the universe in my life. And something that I have really come to understand is that you kind of can't do that. You know what I mean? You kind of have to be able to allow things to happen. You can't really rush it. It's like trying to make the baby come out at 6 months. It could, but you don't really want that. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. So I guess today's ramble is just kind of, I kind of just soothed my own self right there. It's this whole feeling that you need to do something. I've got a lot of friends who are also creatives, and it's very interesting when we get together and when we conversate. I swear sometimes it's like when you get together with other creatives and you're just hanging out and you're talking smack, it's like the best ideas come from that. But when you sit down and you're like, okay, I'm going to make a song, I'm going to do a show, it's almost like the energy is not as flowing as when you're in that like zone of creation, So the point of this whole story is, and the point of this little here rant, Sanja, because this is really just for myself, because podcasting is very different from being on the radio. When I'm on the radio, I know that there are people listening. I know there are people in their cars. It's in the moment. We're talking local time, real time, right now, what the weather is now. With podcasting, it's super different. So I'm kind of just approaching this as a self-help Sanja pep talk thing. And for those of you who might be going through or can relate to what I'm dealing with or whatever in life, maybe you'll be attracted to it. You'll hear it. You'll hear something that you go, oh, like the same that I'm rambling, and then hear it. And I'm like, oh, that's what's going on. So we'll hopefully be doing a service to one another. But something that I'm really noticing, because I am feeling the energy and I'm feeling like I want to do something. But at the same time, I've got this little voice telling me, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out. Everything's happening on time. Chill out. Just keep staying focused. Keep doing what you're doing. Chill out. You don't need to do anything. Don't go out and try to go get new D. Don't go on trips for no reason whatsoever. Don't go shopping. Don't. You know what I mean? I do think it's important for us to continue to reach for things that match the feeling that we have conjured or created. I do think that that's important. But I think for those creatives out there who are feeling, you can feel it. You feel something is right around the corner. I think this is for us. I think we're supposed to just chill. Yeah. Because I know that every time that I've felt this way and I was able to harness the energy versus letting it just sporadically go all over the place, really dope ass shit came, and I'm really looking forward to some more dope ass shit coming. So little nuggets, guys. I tell the dancers like every night, when they're like, ah! Find your happy place, find something. This is a sound bite, and this is not everything that you need to know. And technically, you don't even need to know anything and you'll still be doing just fine. It's just way more fun when you start peeping game on life and then you like play with it. It's just more exciting. You know, that's the whole reason why this conversation or why I even talk about manifesting beauty is just because it's super fun, you know. But something that we definitely have to do is when we're feeling that energy, when we're feeling it, when we're feeling that momentum building, I can speak for myself. I have a tendency that I want to help it out. You know what I'm saying? Or the other thing that has a tendency to happen is if you've been angry about some things or some things have been bothering you, because that active energy is moving, what happens is sometimes you'll pick up on that active energy just because you want to feel something. So it's really important that when you're feeling like something really good and really big is about to happen for you, that you really try to temper that energy because you don't want it to dip and go the other way because of what you've been so used to feeling, which is like, you know, I got to grind, I got to do my thing, I got to do whoop, you know what I'm saying? And in all actuality, one of the reasons why I always felt like a fraud on the radio is because the grind is the complete opposite of how you get it. Like, yeah. But that's another show, and we'll talk about that another time. So for now, chill out, learn how to accept money, learn how to load it in, learn how to let it in, learn how to just let it happen versus you trying to make it happen. It is not about just sitting around and waiting for things to happen. That's the other thing I think that people, when they hear that, they take, oh, I'm just supposed to sit around and wait for things to happen. No, you're not going to be sitting around at all. Like, you'll be sitting around, but it really won't be for that long. It's more of a just an inspired, like, you've just like, I got to do this. Or is it that you thought about it and now you're like, I should be doing this. You know what I mean? I got to do, I should do. I want to do, I should do. And again, this is really all just for me. So, happy manifesting. Manifest your beauty.
This is Sanja.
Yo, check it out. It's my girl Sanja.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, what up, Sanja?